I first started with Annuity Agents Alliance when I was contacted by who has become a close personal friend and trusted business associate. His name's Richard. He is absolutely fantastic to work with. He started contacting me because originally I had gone on to annuity.com to try to find out, who did they partner with? Who owns annuity.com? Who do they partner with? And that's what hooked me up through Annuity Agents Alliance, and through them I got with Richard, and I've now been working with him. We're going on close to 3 years now. The process of coming on board with Annuity Agents Alliance was super simple. They basically handled everything. I mean, at that point I was already licensed with a bunch of companies under a different FMO. So essentially all it was transferring my license from that old FMO to the new FMO, and Annuity Agents Alliance made that super simple and easy. My production since I started working directly with Annuity Agents Alliance has gone up literally about 5-fold. They are easy to work with, they help you, they're independent, so they're not pushing one product or another, they're pushing the best product in the market from the top rated companies. They help me show my clients all of their options and essentially just help me through the whole process. They've got people that help when you actually put in an application. They've got someone that will actually follow the application so you don't have to be checking on it all the time. If there's any outstanding things, they help take care of that. They've got the whole thing wrapped up, and since they're independent and we can work with everything, they're really easy to work with. Anthony and his whole team at Annuity Agents Alliance are, in my opinion, the consummate professionals. I've never had any clashes, I've never had any issues. They are on top of everything that I need, and they help me get everything taken care of. Compared to some of the other FMOs I've worked with, Annuity Agents Alliance response is amazing. I mean, they are on the ball. My guy is back with me usually within the hour, but definitely within a day, with whatever I need, whether it's an illustration, whether it's a product brochure, whether it's just a discussion about what's going to be best for this client, and case design. With all of that, they just make it super easy, and with their experienced people that they've got, there's rarely any issues that I can't get an answer to almost immediately. Annuity Agents Alliance has had an impact on all of my business over the last few years, because now I put all of my business through them because of the support I get. But one specific story, of course I can't say the name, but let's say there was a client that was with one of the not so easy to deal with companies in the industry. We all know those companies, and we probably all are thinking probably the same company right now, but I can't say them. But basically these clients had a product from that company, and we were moving it to a different product. So they had a product from this company that was hard to work with, and we were moving it to one of the products that we deal with. Well, that company that is hard to deal with, I've never seen anything like it. It literally took 3.5 months to get the money moved because they threw up this obstacle and that. It was just ridiculous. Sign this paper that we had just signed 2 weeks ago. I mean, it was an ongoing thing with them doing their stall tactics. And Annuity Agents Alliance has a team that was with me the whole time. Of course, they can't make things go faster. Well, in a way they can actually, because when someone needs something, when there's a requirement, sometimes they can actually answer the question and go back to the carrier with whatever the answer is before I even get to it, because they know the answers, they've got all my licenses, they've got everything that they need. So it makes the whole process of everything a whole lot easier. But specifically, it made that particular case go a whole lot easier because they helped. I mean, it still took almost 4 months to close, but I can imagine it could have taken a lot longer if I hadn't had their help. Annuity Agents Alliance says they will deliver on marketing help, case design, and sales support, and they do all three of those things. I use marketing programs that have directly come right through Annuity Agents Alliance, multiple different things. And I also use them for case design. So, of course, a lot of the times, a majority of the time these days, I know what product is going to fit for what client right when I'm talking to the client. And sometimes I will just let my guy know, hey, I just need, this for this or whatever. But there are still a lot of times that I talk to my Annuity Agents Alliance rep and basically case design with them. Say, hey, here's my client, here's what they've got. I'm thinking this product from this company, but they've got access to all of the rates and they make it easy. I mean, I'm not having to go out and look here and look there and look here. He's got everything right in front of him. So I can call him if I ever need to and say, I've got this client, here's their exact situation, here's what we're looking for. I'm thinking this product, is it going to be that or is it going to be something else? And we can make sure the client gets the best thing every single time. If I was just getting started with Annuity Agents Alliance, probably what I would tell myself is to trust more. They're going to say, if you've got this, it's going to help. If you do this, it's going to help. If you've got your own book, it's going to help. If you do this type of marketing, it's going to help. If you use all these different processes and the fact finder forms and all these things that they have in place, that I already had something similar to that when I came on, but man, they've got everything streamlined and it makes it a whole lot easier. So having all of that in place just makes it a super simple partnership and one that I value a whole lot. If you're considering a partnership with Annuity Agents Alliance, all I can tell you is what I've told actually probably about half a dozen to a dozen different advisors that have asked me what FMO am I working with, especially the ones, because we all get those calls all the time from competing FMOs and we know the names of this company and that company that's constantly on top of you, and they still are. But I even tell them, I'm happy. I'm not going anywhere. I would recommend going with Annuity Agents Alliance to anybody because so far, in my experience, they've done everything they said they were going to do every time and pretty much every time in the time they said they were going to do. And what else can you possibly ask for in a business partner? So I would highly recommend anyone working with Annuity Agents Alliance.